Hello everyone. Today we are diving into a comprehensive business analysis of Langley Timber Corporation, along with strategic recommendation to support their growth and long-term sustainability. This presentation is brought to you by Group 5. Myself Utsav and Gabriel will be presenting it, and we will be exploring key financial, ethical, and strategic aspect of Langley operation. So let's begin with the break-even and profitability analysis. Langley Timber has seen a solid performance, but to scale operations, understanding their break-even point is essential. We analyzed fixed and variable cost and projected different sales scenarios. Based on the current financial structure, the company reaches its break-even point at the production level that ensures stability, but profit margin remains tight unless there is a significant increase in sales or cost efficiency. LTC must sell approximately 12,100 cubic meters of logs to cover its cost. However, a pricing fluctuation significantly impacts this number. A 10% increase in price lowers the break-even sales volume to 9.896 cubic meter, while a 10% decreases raises it to 15,700 cubic meters. Additionally, to achieve a target profit of $500,000, LTC must sell 18,400 cubic meter of logs. This insight highlights the importance of pricing strategies and cost efficiencies. Now let's talk about the logistic and truck acquisition. LTC plans to buy a truck for $514,000, which will be used in its operation. The truck will lose value over time due to the annual depreciation of $46,400. The company has two options to finance this purchase. The first option is adding a new partner, Saul Garrett, who will provide the money but will take the company share and the profit. The second option is taking a bank loan at an 8% interest rate. This allows the current owners to keep full control but increases LTC debt and making it riskier. Our analysis suggests that while taking a loan retains control, LTC must ensure consistent revenue to manage repayment. Now the exciting part, the expansion into the US market. We have analyzed three potential sales growth scenarios: 50%, 75%, and 100%. In all cases, US expansion shows strong revenue potential, especially if Langley can lock in long-term contract. However, the expansion requires a $10 million loan, increasing LTC debt to equity ratio from 0.977 to over 10. This substantial rise in debt raises concern about financial sustainability, market risk, and potential US tariffs of 25%. How expansion could impact local jobs and whether the company can maintain strong relationship with the indigenous community while growing internationally should also be considered. We can see the projected income statement for the next 3 years. We can see the sales revenue is in increasing order along with the variable cost. While the fixed cost is constant throughout the next 3 years. We have also prepared a projected key financial ratio to assess the feasibility of LTC expansion. The company return on asset ROAE is expected to improve from 1.28 to 6.26 by the year 3. However, the current ratio remains below 1, indicating liquidity concern. While projected profit seems promising, the company must effectively manage debt obligation to avoid financial strain.
Hello, thank you, Tab. Thank you for your contribution. My name is Gabriel, and we're gonna talk about the risk in management. So let's talk about risk. Risk is inevitable, especially in a dependent industry like forestry. Whether is the unpredictability of markets, the rising cost of borrowing, or evolving environmental regulations, Langley Timber needs a proactive approach to protect itself. But beyond external factors, operational risk within the economy needs serious attention. So let's break it down with some key concerns. The first one is the supply chain inefficiencies. Right now, Langley struggles with poor inventory tracking, which creates bottlenecks and costly downtime. And this isn't just nuisance, it's a threat to productivity and profitability. What's the solution? Or the solution, it's implementing a reliable automating inventory management system. This will reduce errors and mistakes, streamline operations, and improve order fulfillment timelines. The next step is the workers' safety complaints. Logging is a high risk industry, obviously. Failing to meet safety regulations doesn't just hurt the moral. It opens the door to lawsuits, penalties, and even operational shutdowns. Langley must prioritize regular safety training sessions, enforce protective gear usage, and ensure the complaints become part of the company culture. A safe team is a productive and a safe team is a productive and loyal team. We know that. And insured risk management isn't about eliminating risk. It's about anticipating, preparing, and adapting. And these bring us to the other elemental pillar, the internal controls and cybersecurity. And as I mentioned, another key area is internal controls and cybersecurity. As Langley expands operation and enters new markets, the need for strong internal systems becomes even more critical. The company must upgrade its IT infrastructure to protect sensitive data, financial, operational, and personal data. This is especially urgent considering the digital transformation most industry are undergoing. So, what does that look in practice? So, we're talking about the automated reporting systems, clear audit trails, restricted access to sensitivity files, and frequent internal reviews to catch irregularities early. So, on the cybersecurity front, Langley recently fell victim to a phishing scam that cost the company 1,500 thousand. And while that may seems like a small number, it highlights a much bigger vulnerability. One breach can lead to massive financial and reputational damage. To prevent this, Langley should implement multi-factor authentication, um, regular employee training on phishing threats, and hire or outsource to cybersecurity professionals who can continuously monitor and update systems. Um, Cybersecurity isn't nice to have anymore. It's a non-negotiable for any growing company in any industry. And now we're gonna talk about the ethics consideration. Ethics are the heart of long-term sustainability, right? Okay, so now let's shift gears and looks at ethics, because at the end of the day, how Langley grows is just as important as how fast it grows as well. Operating in the forestry industry means being at the center of the environmental and social responsibility. Langley must prioritize responsibility sourcing, avoiding over-harvesting, and ensuring its supply practice align with sustainability forestry principles. Deforestation isn't just an environmental issue; it's also a reputational one. It's also a reputational one. Consumers and investors are paying more attention than ever, even the stakeholders. Another major factor is indigenous partnership. Collaborating with indigenous communities isn't just ethical important, it's economically smart. These partnerships can offer valuable insights into allow stewardship and open doors for community based growth opportunities. Adopting this ethical practice not only aligns Langley with international standards, it also strengthens brand trust and long term customer loyalty. In short, sustainability and profitability can and should go hand in hand in this ethical consideration. So, where do we go from here? After a deep analysis, here are our current recommendations. In the slide, we can see optimize, choose, strengthen, and ensure. Optimize pricing strategy, choose the most feasible financial for choose, and strengthen risk and management and security, and ensure ethical, sustainability, and work. But let's break it down. The first recommendation will be move forward with US expansions, but not blindly. Only proceed after securing key contracts or letter of intent from distributors. This lowered the financial risk and built early momentum. The second one is acquire trucks through structured loans. Rather than leasing, this option provides long term asset ownership and better value. As long as Langley continues to hit revenue targets, the third one can be immediately strengthen internal controls and cybersecurity, invest in infrastructure, training, and monitoring tools to protect company data and avoid further losses. Commit to it. The fourth one will be commit to ethical forestry practice. This means launching reforestation programs, minimizing environmental impact, and building long-term partnership with indigenous communities. The fifth and final one will be maintain close watch over financial ratios, especially debt to equity. Regular reviews will help Langley stay flexible and resilient in the face of future uncertainties. In conclusion, Langley Timber is at a defining moment. The opportunities are massive for them, but so are the risks. With a thoughtful, disciplined approach, focus on innovation, accountability, and sustainability, Langley has everything it needs to become a standout leader in North American timber industry. Thank you so much for your attention. We hope these insights and recommendations help guide Langley Timber next chapter and ensure that growth it's not just rapid but responsible. Thank you very much. My name is Gabriel and see you next time. Thank you.